Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Brother Yosef. I want to come back to you with another video today, this time encouraging you not to never retire. Never retire. Alright, so before I get into today's message, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that bell button for the notification, and also push that like button so that this video can reach more spaces on YouTube. Alright, so never retire. Alright, I want to be able to share a couple scriptures with you today because there are individuals that you and I both know that are in a retirement mindset. All right, and according to scriptures, the Most High does not support that train of thought. All right, where we just, get to a state of our life to where we feel like we've worked all we need to work and we don't need to do nothing else but just sit back, kick our feet up in the air, and just watch television and enjoy the rest of our days that way. All right, the Most High always has work for us to do. There's work to be done. He said, pray that there be more laborers that will come into the harvest. All right, that's one of the prayers that we should be praying because there's very few of us out here that's doing the work. Now, across the world, of course, we see on social media, you see so many people online that are doing the work, but as it relates to the whole population of this whole earth, that is only a minute few. All right, so never retire. So individuals in this society, they have programmed us to work, get a job starting at 18 or 21, depending on if you graduate from college or not, and work all the way until you're 65 years old. Put in 40 years, back in, 20, 30 years ago, individuals would stay on one job for 40 years straight, all right? And now we understand that there is no such thing as job security in these days, but, they will retire after 40 years. They'll give them a gold watch. They may do them a little going away party and send them about their journey. And then a little while after that, at the age of 65, they will get a Social Security check. And some people will say that this is my income for the rest of my life. I have a fixed income, and this is the rest of my days. All right. So they say that I have retired. And that retired mindset means that I don't need to do nothing else for the rest of my life. All right, I've already put in my work. And then you have a younger generation of individuals who's using the phrase or the term retire loosely. Like when I was in a business and network marketing years ago, individuals said, I retired at the age of 23. I retired at the age of 27. Did you really? You made that much money where you retired at the age of 27? What they were really trying to say was, I no longer have to work a job. And they're trying to sell you a story so that you could buy into what they were selling. All right, so now you got this younger generation that feels like, with the, launch of social media, the marketing on social media, individuals are becoming millionaires, and individuals will think in their mind, I do not need to work another day in my life. All right, and individuals make it to the NFL, NBA, they might strike big on a nice amount of money, and they say the words, I am set for life. All right, so I'm going to go into a couple of scriptures today, whether you are the younger individual that think that you're set by life because you have a whole lot of money, or if you're an older individual who feel like you have worked all the days that you need to work, you got a pension coming in, whether it's from a retirement paycheck or a Social Security, and you feel like you're good for the rest of your life, you don't need to do nothing else. All right, I'm here to go with both of those thoughts, and if you find yourself in between the middle of both of those thoughts, I'm talking to you as well. All right, so let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse number 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. So according to the wisdom book in Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, all right, it tells us to not set our heart, our mind, upon our goods. All right, many of us, we like to look at our wealth. We want to look at 401ks and Roth IRAs and retirement accounts and things, investments that we have. We want to brag on our portfolio and things of that nature. The scripture says, set not your heart upon your goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. It is wise for each and every single one of us to get to a space and time to where we never say that I am set for life. No matter how much, no matter if the Most High give me millions of dollars tomorrow, I should never stick my head up in the air and feel like I got it all set for the rest of my life. What did Proverbs 27:1 say? It says, boast not thyself on tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. You don't know. All right? That's why it talks about that. You know, a person that's, storing up their treasures. With moth and rust and thieves who come in and steal it. So many individuals, even in the wisdom books, it says, riches is as a high wall of conceit. Individuals start making a little bit of money and they feel like they're untouchable. All right, I'm set for life. From this day forward, if you are an individual who has amassed a tremendous amount of income, or if you're an individual that's in the projects right now, and you are inspired to become wealthy, and you say, if I ever do make it this, that, I'm going to be set for life. Do not say those words again. It's not wise, all right? All right, so let's go down here to Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Next chapter right here. 11 and verse number 24. It said, again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil can come to me hereafter. So here we have another reminder telling us, again, say not, I have enough and possess many things. Individuals get very arrogant and prideful when they possess many things. Got them a nice car, got them a couple cars, nice house, got a couple houses, right? And they begin to brag and boast on those things. Some individuals are constantly showing you on social media. They want you to know I possess many things and I'm set for the rest of my life. All right, that's the retirement mindset that the Most High does not want us to have. There was an individual in the scriptures, all right, when you go to the so-called New Testament in the book of Luke, you see an individual that said that I'm going to build my barns up. Matter of fact, I'm going to build bigger barns. All right, and when I get finished doing that, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to take ease. All right, he said, let thy soul take ease. And the scripture said, thou fool, thy soul will be required of thee. So he thought that as soon as he could build these other barns up, build up some greater barns, then he could sit back and enjoy his retirement. All right? But the same night he had that thought, it was over for him. So I'm telling you today, do not feel like you can sit back and you can look forward to, just eating and drinking and not doing nothing for the rest of your day. The Most High, and for the rest of your life, the Most High wants us to constantly be thinking about working. He wants us to constantly be thinking about how we can better our walk with Him. All right, when we go into the scriptures, you see that the Levites, they served, some would say between the age of 20 to the age of 50. All right, some would say 30 to 50. It'll depend on what breakdown and what understanding that you have. But at the age of 50, all right, I believe it's in Numbers chapter 8, if I'm not mistaken, that the Levites were able to walk away from the service of the priesthood. And that's dealing with going in and out the temple, all right, killing all those animals, all that blood on them every single day. And they was able to retire, walk away from that portion of the ministry, and then afterwards, now they were able to pour into the younger Levites. This is the same model that you and I should be following. When we get to that age of maybe being an elder, 50, 60, whatever that may be for you, your understanding. All right, it's not to say that I've put in all the years. I have served all my time. All right, now it's time for you to transition to another level of leadership. And I'm praying and I'm asking you, those of you that are my elders, those of you that are my mothers, you know who you are. I'm praying and encouraging you today, all right, to please not retire. Don't have the mindset that, I've been in this world long enough. I don't want to be bothering anyone else. I don't want to be no elder. I don't want to be a mother. All right, I'm going to let this next generation figure it out by themselves. We need you, all right? Please do not retire on us. Don't have the retirement mindset that I'm going to go to the sand, kick my feet up, and I don't want nothing to do with nobody else for the rest of my days being on this earth. All right? Or don't sit back and say, I'm tired. All right, when individuals say I'm tired, they're really saying I'm tired of living. All right? Please do not let those words, because I want to continue to see you. I want to continue to come drive to you or fly to you to be able to gain more wisdom from you in person. But how can I do that if you're not here? If you are speaking words over yourself, which can be curse words that can take root in your body can start to erode day by day, minute by minute, and then next thing you know, somebody can say, well, you know, such and such just passed away. I don't want that to be the case. One thing that was very, exciting or refreshing to hear was that I was doing some work with one of my elders, a little while back. This elder is in his 60s, all right? But he was out there. We was doing some arduous work, lifting some heavy objects, doing things together. And, he has the strength of a person that's around my age, all right? But as I talked to this elder, he's in his 60s. He said that I plan on living to be 120. All right, he has a different mindset. He don't have the retirement mindset. He talked about how he wants to build his business up. He wants to build what he's doing up so they can generate more income for him, so that he can continue to build on the land and on the different the space that he has, right? But the majority of elders that's in their 60s, all right, they have a mindset that I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. All right, and I understand none of us know how much longer we're going to be here, but this elder had a different perspective, and that's the perspective that I want to embrace, because I tell my children I'm going to be young forever. That's why individuals today, they're still trying to figure out how old am I, all right? They don't know how old I am. I still look young in the face, but I'm older than what I look, all right? So this is the thing. It got to be up here in your mind. So if you stop working a job, that don't mean that your life needs to end right there. That means that it's time to transition. It's time to join a group. It's trying to join a committee. It's trying to join the congregation. It's trying to, pray to the Most High. Some of you elders and mothers out there, you got so much time on your hand right now, and guess what you're doing? You're using that time to be on Facebook. You're using that time to be on Instagram. You're using that time to be on social media when you are in the best years of your life, and now you have a constant stream of income coming through, whether it's from your Social Security or whether it's coming from your job, and they're paying you for the rest of your life. And now all you have to do is just seek the Most High on a continual basis so that He can show you exactly what He wants you to do in these times ahead. But no, some of you just want to waste time. Some of you just want to sleep in till 11 or 12 o'clock every day. Some of you do not want to give advice or be a good elder or a good mother to the next generation. We need you. Do not adapt to the retirement mindset. All right, I know some individuals when I used to go to college. All right, these group of men, they used to meet up at McDonald's every day. It was a group of elder men. All right, older men, and they would gather there like every single day. It would be probably about 15, 20 of them. They made that their spot. All right, go in there, get them a cup of coffee. They just sit around and be talking. But that's what they look forward to every day. That allowed them to continually be in their 70s and maybe perhaps 80s. That allowed them to continually meet up on a daily basis at that McDonald's because they had something to look forward to. All right, some of you do not have nothing. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next scripture. Some of you do not have anything to look forward to. And what does it say in the scripture? I'm going to make sure I'm getting the right one. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 18. It said, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So the scripture says, where there is no vision, the people perish. You have to see it in your mind first. You have to be able to see that you have more to give to the next generation than just the fact that, I just worked all this job. The only thing I can talk to them about is just how to be a good worker. You have so much experience. Some of you go back to the civil rights unit, the days. Some of you can go back to the days where you were sprayed by water hose and you were called derogatory terms, and you have so much experience. And some of you feel like, I just came into the knowledge of the Most High, probably about 6-7 years ago. I don't really know that much. You have a tremendous amount to offer. I want to encourage you today, all right? Continually pray and seek the Most High. I'm begging you. I can't tell you what to do because I'm not your elder. I can't talk down on you, but I'm asking you, all right? Please continually seek the Most High in your latter days. Continually draw closer unto Him. so that he may pour down on you more of his set apart spirit, so that he can give you more instructions in your older age, that he can give you the insights and the revelations that you need to be able to act out in a wise fashion, and he can be able to show you things, natural remedies on how you can be able to even enhance your life and live longer. So please, I'm begging you today, never retire. All right, if you're one of those young individuals, you struck big, you came up on a lot of money, never retire. Keep working hard every single day, all right? If you don't have to go back to a job, or some people will call it the plantation, if you don't have to do that no more, I applaud you right now. I'm glad for you. I'm glad you're allowed to go back in there and work for someone else. But think about a way that you will continually be working every single day. If you got to start some businesses, if you have to hire employees and have people working for you, all right, if you can use your extra discretionary time to go praise and seek the Most High more, all right, make that your job. Some of you, you might be so, prosperous that you can make it your job to be a giver, all right? That's what I want to do, all right? My job, I want to be able to travel this whole country and be able to share wisdom, share the word of the Most High, all right? Something that I can look forward to every day. What is your vision? That's my vision. I want to travel and continue to spread the word of the Most High in every single state of this country, all right? But what is your vision? Your vision is going to give you life. When it said to talk about Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, it said, write the vision down and make it plain upon the tables that he may run that readeth it. So when you look at the vision, it's going to give you something to start running for. It's going to give you something to be excited. All right. Sometimes individuals, when they are at a retirement age, they get married to someone, and that person causes them and helps them to live an extra 5 or 10 years. All right. What is it going to be for you? But please, do not be the person that's sitting at home every day and just watching TV for 6 or 7 hours a day. They talk about, it used to be 4 hours a day. They said the average adult watched TV for 4 hours a day. I think some recent studies, they came out to about 4 to 7 hours a day. That's a lot of television. The Most High is jealous. He don't want you to be spending time on that electronic reducing income box every single day. Some people call it the black mirror, the television, the black mirror, all right? Stop spending, please, I'm going to say please because I can't tell you what to do. Please stop spending that much time on the television. You are in your golden years. These are the years that you've been looking for. You don't have to go to a job no more. People to tell you what you have to do. All right. Please don't waste it. All right, because every idle word will be brought into judgment. Our thoughts, the things that we're doing on our idle time. The scripture says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teaches much evil. Some of you are retired and you got a lot of idle time and you're indulging in a lot of evil. So prayerfully, something I was able to say today can be able to help you on your journey, to help you to be able to have a mindset that I am going to always work. The Most High give me millions of dollars today or tomorrow, all right? I'm going to give them his portion. I'm going to put money to the different areas where they need to go, all right? But my mindset is, okay, I don't have to do what I'm doing now no more, all right? Now it's time for me to transition to do something else. It's not for me to just say, I'm just going to fly to Turks and Caicos. I'm going to fly to Cancun. I'm just going to live in Florida, and I'm not working for the rest of my life. I'm set for life. That's not the mindset, all right? He could do just like it did in the parable. He could say, thou fool. Your soul is required of you because you trusted in your wealth. You trusted in your good. You trusted in your gold. You trusted in your investments, your portfolios, your stocks, your cryptos. You trusted in all that, but you didn't trust it in the source who gave it to you. Please don't have that mindset. So I pray the Most High be with each and every single one of you until the next time we see each other again. I say, shalom, shalom.